mere 85 words, it spells out the core values that propelled the freedom struggle, the vision of our founding fathers, the dreams and aspirations of every Indian. Many of these solemn words were discussed threadbare by the learned members on 17th October 1949. The preamble has rightly been seen as the heart of the Constitution, and at its core are certain values. They are justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. This is the moral compass of our journey together to a glorious future.
Dear friends and viewers, the Honorable President of India, His Excellency Ramnath Kovind, has highlighted the greatness and importance of our Constitution in general and the preamble to the Constitution in particular. While speaking on the occasion of the Constitution Day organized by the Supreme Court of India, we, the citizens of India, wholeheartedly welcome and endorse the speech made by the Honorable President of India, who had made much emphasis on the preamble to the Constitution and its historical significance as heart and soul of Indian democracy. At this point of time, there was a debate in the Lok Sabha in the year 2016 on commitment to the Constitution. The then Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh has asked for a moratorium or ban on the words, that is socialism and secularism, which were originally not part of the preamble of the Constitution, whereas it had been incorporated by 42nd Amendment to the Indian Constitution in the year 1976. But after stiff resistance and a powerful debate in the parliament by the opposition parties and many other personalities and parliamentarians, Rajnath Singh has compelled to change his position that these words, that is socialism and secularism, were part and parcel inbuilt mechanism in the Constitution of India. In this connection, I would like to quote one thing. The Constitutional Bench of 13 members in Kesavananda Bharati case had categorically held that the basic structures of the Indian Constitution shall not be altered even by constitutional amendments. What are the basic principles? That is structures. One is the Constitution is supreme. Another is the democratic and republic form of government cannot be altered. Third thing, the secularistic fabric of the nation couldn't be altered. The federalist character also couldn't be changed. There must be a separation of powers. There must be liberty, that is freedom to individuals. And unity and integrity of the nation could not be challenged. These are the basic structures of the Indian Constitution, which shall not be altered even by making any constitutional amendment. While being matter so, the highest court of the land has upheld that the socialistic and secularistic fabric could not be altered, but the Bharatiya Janata Party in the year 2016 in the parliament itself had taken some efforts to change these two words, socialism and secularism, from the preamble of the constitution in the connotation of they were not originally in the constitution of India. At this given point of time, I would like to mention herein one debate that had been taken place in the Constituent Assembly in November 1949. One professor, K.T. Shah from Bihar, had asked for this inclusion, that is, secularism and socialism shall be inserted in the preamble to the constitution itself. Babasaheb Ambedkar categorically answered that secularism was inherent in the constitution's structure, and he felt that mentioning in the preamble would be redundant, and observed that some of the principles of the constitution are socialist in their direction. What is the hence? I finally conclude that our country is a sovereign, socialist, secular and a democratic republic that must be preserved at all times from the onslaughts made by the forces which are against the basic tenets and principles of the Indian Constitution, particularly to the preamble of the Constitution. We, the citizens of India, should be vigilant in asserting the constitutional rights, and the socialistic and secular fabric and character of the country must be continued, and the onslaughts made by the central government against the rights of the individuals shall be fought against. Thank you so much.